Right, I'm going to demonstrate how to cover a miniature paper template with fabric. Here's my template. As you can see, it is really quite small. Here's a piece of fabric that I've just cut. I'm going to trim this fabric just a little more, just to give a little bit more flexibility when I sew around. Just trimming it a little bit, giving me a little bit more fabric will help when I'm attempting to sew it. So there we go. I've trimmed it like that. Now if I start here on the long edge, folding over once, can you see that? Folding over once and folding over again. I'm now going to bring the needle up through and down again the other side. Using a very fine needle is very important. Right, it is quite fiddly, but once you get into the gist of it, it does work quite well. Can you see? I've just covered that now. I'm going to feel with my fingers over. The fabric that I'm using is glazed cotton chintz, which is actually probably not the best fabric. Right, I'm going to demonstrate how to attach a fabric covered template to your piece of work. This is miniature hexagon Fibonacci patchwork. Right, as you can see, I've created this size 8. I'm going to attach it to the two size 5s. What I do, I put the fabric covered template back like that, thread my fine needle with white cotton to match the fabric, do 2 little stitches just to start. There's 1, 2, and just sew as small as possible, really small, and keeping the edge of the fabric, keeping your sewing to the edge of the fabric as near as to the edge as possible, without not catching the fabric at all. The smaller your stitches, the smaller your work will be. There, so I'm going to lift it up there. I'm going to fold it over again. There's obviously lots of little bits of tacking in the way here. Those will all be removed later on. I'm going to just do it again here. It gets quite quick once you get into it. Can you just see here? Just tiny little stitches here, tiny little stitches to move that little bit of cotton, if I can. There we go. There we go. Right up until the end. And finish. I could, if I wanted to, add further hexagons onto this piece of work. Don't need to end off here. If I had some more prepared, I would. Anyway, I'm just going to finish with a quick fastening stitch, little loop like that. There we go. Hold it up there on the back. Now I can take the cotton out of here and remove the paper. It's quite a fiddle, but there we go. Just take the fabric, take tacking cotton out, and with a bit of luck, paper should just fall out. If you've sewn your stitches really small, it's never too much of a problem. There, what a lovely finish that is.